you gotta go to get in?
A blizzard.
He's gonna get it done. Look at this.
Who would be delivering pizzas in this kind of weather? The guy that's right here. The interesting about this is who ordered the pizza. In Chicago, when you need the police, in Chicago, when you need the fire department, you call 911. The 911 center got snowed in, and you'll see the logo on the door. They called me when they needed pizza in the middle of a blizzard because they could not get out. So, my name is Ramon de Leon. I am the marketing mind behind 6 Domino's pizza stores in Chicago, and I am here to share with you some phenomenal tidbits on how we use the tools of social media to engage our customers. You see that? The first thing I will tell you is you always have to be prepared. Be prepared to share content and share the world. Now, I made that 30-second video of delivering somebody's pizza. We posted up on YouTube, and what happens? People tweet about it. When people are talking about who was open during the blizzard, they're talking about Domino's Pizza. Now, that's a tweet a day after. Okay, now, 2 months later, while somebody is on a trolley tour and they pass Domino's Pizza, the trolley tour guide says, when we passed Domino's Pizza, they were open, delivering. Now, had I not shared that content, people wouldn't be talking about it. Other things that are really cool. Stuff that we do that is really unique and really different is we have real conversations. We have absolutely real relationships with customers because they get to know the face behind the logo. A friend of mine puts on Facebook, I wish I could order a pizza, but I'm really not looking up to seeing anybody today. I eventually tell her it's no problem. We do things that are called faceless deliveries. Celebrities order them all the time. So what happens? When we delivered her pizza, oh my God, Ramon, you absolutely hooked it up, and the conversation just goes off of one pizza purchase. She gets so excited, she posts that on Twitter. Ramon, is there such a thing as a double RamonWow? Is there such a thing as being able to solve the craving monsters because I just did not feel like going out and having pizza today? Now, those are 2 really quick, fast examples of stuff that happened 6 months ago and a year ago. How about last night? If you are a brand and you cannot talk about last night, you got issues. Last night, a friend of mine tweets, I'm dead broke, what should I eat? I responded to him, I said, Adam, you got RamonWow. What else do you need? So what happens here? He tweets me an order. Yes, you heard that right. You can order pizza via Twitter in Chicago. And what happens? 40 minutes later, there he is, picking up his Domino's Pizza. This happened while I'm here live at leweb, and he's back in Chicago. Why? Because I monitor the conversations. We have real relationships with our people. Yesterday was Global Domino's Pizza Day, where if you order through Facebook, you could have got 50% off your order. We had some people that did it wrong. Upper left-hand corner. I tried to order via Facebook, but I didn't do it, so I had to pay full price. I asked Amy, I said, hey, from which location did that happen? She responds, if you look at it, at 7:56, 3 minutes later, we provide a solution to her, and I tell her, this is via Twitter, Amy, I just called the store via Skype from Paris, and we took care of your problem. 7 minutes later, using the tools of social media, you can be virtual, you can be real, you can be anywhere, you just have to do it. Now, the other thing that's really cool is through transparency, and being transparent is what happens when people watch. What happens when other people pay attention to what you're doing. A customer just tweets, oh my God, you guys are amazing. I just experienced what's known as RamonWow. So who's this guy here? 1989, 2 years on the job. You would not think that that was a pizza driver with a pager in his on his belt clip and a cell phone in his back pocket. We occupied McDonald's a decade before the word occupied even existed. They walked into one of our stores in Chicago when they said that they were going to start delivering pizza, and they said, Domino's, your days are numbered. I said, oh yeah? We go down there with 300 pizzas in 1989 from 11 to 1 o'clock, and we challenged people. Do you want McDonald's or do you want 3 Domino's pizza? 1989. Even in 02, we were making noise in Chicago, launching online ordering and being ahead of the game. Wow, how do you go from 1989 occupying McDonald's to even sharing the stage like leweb there and also in Vienna? This is what I'm going to share with you over the next 10 minutes that I absolutely call RamonWow, live at leweb. So, now you need to realize that this is my strategy here. I believe that I can't make money selling pizzas for $1, but I make a ton of money off the conversation that it generates. Here's an example. November the 11th, I tweeted, who wants to buy 11 pizzas for $11? My buddies at Element Digital said, tonight, Element Digital eats pizza. So what I love to do is I love to make video thank yous, so that when the consumer receives the pizza, they can watch a video from the staff thanking them to order. Typical thing that a restaurant would do, wouldn't it? Now, what happened here is that our customers in Chicago love to make videos, love to take photos of when we deliver their food. I love this one here because in a period of 24 hours, our pizza delivery gets 1,500 views on their blog. So if you give people, if you give content, if you give them wow to share, they will absolutely do it. You need to understand that in downtown Chicago, we have a lot of buildings like this. So the tools of social media help me get upstairs. So what's upstairs? Upstairs is making real friendships so that when your students go forward, they take you with them. They take you with them to their new jobs. They take you with them to their new careers. They introduce their families to Domino's Pizza, so advocates open doors for you. I defined your social media early on in the game. For me, social media is an aggregate of tools that you can use in addition to your core business plan. Trust your instincts. If you don't trust your instincts in business and in life, you are going to be your own worst enemy. Here's an example. I wanted to deliver pizzas live via Twitter. Hooked up a Chicago cabbie, we loaded the cab up with pizzas, and we said, if you tweet me, we're going to come to you live with free pizza. When we did little video blogs with our customers. The story is always about the customer. If you look at my tweet streams, if you look at stuff that we post, 99.99% is never a pizza deal. It's all about them. In 2004 and 05, I witnessed the birth of the Facebook at Northwestern University. Not having a .edu email address, how did I get over that obstacle? Through photos. At the university, we took photos of absolutely every single thing we did, embedded the Domino's Pizza logo with them, put them up on our blog, and we told students, right-click and swipe this. And you know what they did? They right-clicked and swiped it, because you have to rewind your life to 2005. So what were stuff doing? As Facebook grew, students and people all over Chicago just love to post photos of the fact that how they're enjoying Domino's Pizza. In 2011, we have so many customers that make videos, take photos of when their pizza is being delivered. Why? Because we are real friends with them. They know us and we know them. I call this Facebook, oh my God. Don't try and measure this. When you run a promotion and friends of yours just love to take put photos with me and talking about new promotions and stuff that's going on. And that's the local tour, so I absolutely love from Chicago. The whole goal is to keep the conversation alive and having fun. You would think that after we delivered 50 pizzas that the party was over. What do? Action shots with empty pizza boxes. You have to think. You have to keep the conversation absolutely alive. I break and bust people's diets because they just absolutely love our pizza. Real tweets. Oh my God, this is the last day of my reboot diet. Looking forward to breaking it with some RamonWow Domino's Pizza. People write on their pizza boxes. Right here, I cheated on my diet for RamonWow. Wouldn't you just love to have that type of natural, organic, true relationships with your customers? Oh my God, Jen Chicago, I absolutely love that. I love you as much as you love me. You know, here you go. Just people love sending notes on the pizza, the box, back to the brand. Back to the brand. Incredible. I got a social media report card once in Chicago, 4 out of 5 hashtag. Hey, I absolutely love that. Wherever I am at, the difference between me and one of the other brands is I want to be found. Can you tell that I have finally taken the stage here on the web? Absolutely, because I want to be found every single place I go. That's exactly right here what I wear when I go to work. And we are letting people get to know the face behind the logo. You would think that as I'm talking to university students, that I'm telling them, here, buy from me. We have this deal, we have that deal. Absolutely not. I'm telling them, when you get out of school in 4 years, what's Google going to say about you? What's LinkedIn going to say about you? What's Facebook going to say about you? How are you using the tools of social media to get your dream job? And by doing that, when brand competitor comes up to them and whispers in their ear and says, you should absolutely buy from me, what do they say? They say, I'm deaf. I can't hear you, buddy, because Ramon is the pizza guy to know in Chicago. People, I am there. I have people. I tell the world in Chicago, I got your back. Be inspired. Whatever you do, be inspired and you will be in demand. Trust me, it works. You want to measure some ROI? How about this? In the process of ordering Domino's, because I love Ramon de Leon so much. All right, metrics people, go measure that. How about this one? You need to measure what's important to you. I measure my stuff in sales, I measure it in profits, I measure it in fun. But now and then, you do get something like this. Now, I love sharing this photo of Liz Strauss kissing the pizza guy. And I usually get the response, who's Liz Strauss? Or, oh my God, it's Liz Strauss kissing Ramon! Leanne, after speaking to the team at Disney, and this is going to happen to somebody in here, you are going to pass a Domino's pizza store someplace in the world, and you're going to say, you know what, I need to take a photo of this and send this to Ramon. After speaking in Orlando, in Waterford, Ireland, Leanne tweets this photo that she just happened to be by a Domino's pizza store. How about one of our customers that sails the Atlantic, does a somewhat of a Foursquare type check-in and says, I wish I could get a RamonWow pizza in the middle of the Atlantic. Wouldn't you want to be constantly top of mind awareness with your brand? Now, have fun with the media. I tweet Nancy Lou on the Fill-In Anchor in Chicago, and I said, Nancy, if you tweet RamonWow, I will share this next slide at a major conference. Live during the presentation, what does she do? She tweets RamonWow, and I pay homage to her saying, Nancy, I love you, from Paris back to Chicago, because she did absolutely that. When people come to Chicago, different conferences, I try and make Domino's Pizza a tourist attraction. Oh my God, I'm about to leave to catch a flight, but I would so miss it to meet Ramon. I absolutely know what you mean, because meeting Ramon in Chicago would have been a dream come true. How about this? One friend talking to another one. My friend lives outside your delivery area. I told them they should move, because I can't imagine life without RamonWow. I posed this to an authority, asking Marsha, why do my customers do this in Chicago? She said, you know what, Ramon? You do such a great job that wow is just for the moment. You just leave your customers in almost like an eternal bliss. I use videos so that people can get to know me, like me, and trust me. And hopefully when you visit Chicago, you know you got a new friend. And my videos are viewed all over the world. And the reason that I do that is that if you can't personally visit Chicago, you probably know somebody in Chicago. And that is very powerful for me. So let's put it to the test. Ramon, I gave my friend from Sweden his first meal ever in the US. Ramon, you and your pizza are very famous in Turkey, and I can't wait till I get to Chicago from Austria. Why limit yourself to selling only within your trade area? Open up your minds, open up your horizons, and have some fun. Ramon, having a friend visiting this weekend, hey, bring her on in. I'd absolutely love it. So, now life isn't always good and great. Look at this tweet. Worst experience ever. 3:02 p.m. This is the kind of tweet that makes the CEO and everybody else want to bury their head in the sand. What do? 35 minutes later, the generosity will not go unnoticed. We fixed the problem. I retweet the concerns the first thing. She tells me, you know what, you made me miss half of a football game because of poor service. What did I do on her next pizza delivery? Sent her 2 tickets to a football game. That's trusting your instincts. Now, this is one thing that brands don't do. 1 year later, I offered to cater the same party that we messed up. No one, absolutely no one, revisits customer concerns other than the guy that's standing here, right here in front of you. Because you want these to go away. I want to build off of them. So look at that. So we catered to 20 people. 1 year later, the party that we had messed up a year ago. Go try and vet. All right, so I was on CNN. That was a lot of fun. Cool. So social media, what's next as we wrap this up? My whole strategy is you give people wow to share. Who would think that walking into a hotel, somebody would post a 24-second video that gets viewed 13,000 times of towel origami? I had the chance to speak to Disney. I had a beautiful suite overlooking the Magic Kingdom. I could see the fireworks from laying in my bed. And I told Disney, the most boring part of this room is your bathroom. You have boring toilet paper. So what did they do? I showed them, you know what? If you make toilet paper origami with Disney, one of these days, somebody who told you to do put toilet paper origami, and you put the Walt Disney logo on it, is going to share it at a major conference. And what did they do when I spoke at Burbank Studios in Anaheim? They took me up on my word. I tell you what, world, thank you very much for allowing me to share